Hi everybody, it's Mike, part-time reselling in the Pittsburgh area, and time for this week's What Sold This Week for January 31st, 2023. Usual disclaimers, these are the things that sold this week. Doesn't mean that everything I buy magically resells for big bucks like some videos might lead you to believe. Notes are off to the side, so I'll be looking over there. And again, these are the things that just sold. I currently have 119 items listed on eBay. So that's 119 things that I either bought or were given to me by my friend in Cleveland to sell that I've made zero profit on. And I have a lot more stuff laying around that I got to get around to listing. I've been lazy. It's all right. Let's get started. It was a busy week again. This Crown forklift. There we go. Service terminal. This falls under the category of I don't know what this does, but let me look it up. Oh, they sell kind of well. Let me buy it. I got it for $50.60 at a local online auction. It sold for $130.25. My profit there after fees and shipping and supplies and everything like that, $64.38. I'm a little worried about this because it's sold through the global shipping program on eBay. I always say make sure you look into that. If you live in the United States, all you have to do is ship it to a United States address, and then eBay takes it from there and ships it off to whatever country the person is from when they bought it. I've made a couple of sales through that, so it does help out, and there's no cost to you, and it's super easy, so look into that. So I'm a little worried because this person has zero feedback, and it's an international sale, so I'm just hoping that everything works out okay. This next one, this was a weird one. This Timex clock radio, I got this for $6 at a church rummage sale. It sold for $15. My profit there, only $5.41. But here's the story behind this one. I bought this and I got it home and I tested it. And everything works. It's got a CD player. It's got nature sounds, an alarm, and it all works. The radio comes on, but I could only get one station. Like the classical station here in Pittsburgh, it's like on the lower end of the dial there. So that was the first station that came in. And as I went up the dial, no matter what station came in, it always was the classical station. It was really weird. I've never had that happen. I tried different locations in the house, and no matter what I tuned it to, the classical station came in. So of course I put that in the listing, and the person that bought it, she emailed me and it's like, does everything else work? I'm like, yeah, it's just really weird. I don't understand it. I had it listed for more, and she said, well, how about 15 bucks? I mean, they go for more, but like the radio thing was weird. I don't know. So I was like, yeah, all right, I'll take 15 bucks for it, and said, please get back to me and let me know if this works for you. I can tell that it was delivered, and she never got back to me. So I don't know if it works or not, but that's the long and boring story behind that one. All right, this next one, these been hanging around for a while. These GE Precise light bulb things. Bought these at a church rummage sale, the same one I bought the Timex from. These were 50 cents each, so $2, and they finally sold for $11.65. They've been around for a while. I lowered the price a couple of times. My profit there was $7.66. Next one, this MTV Teen Wolf to Hell and Back, Season 5, Part 2 on DVD. We have a thrift store nearby that we've always wanted to go to and never got around to it. We finally went to this thrift store and they were closed. They're only open like Fridays and Saturdays, and we're like, all right, let's finally go. And they were like closed for a couple of weeks for some reason. I don't know. But we finally went back. This is all I found. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to it. But this was 50 cents. And this finally sold for $9.23. My profit there was $5.93. So that's pretty good profit for spending just 50 cents. But they really didn't have a lot of stuff for me, a lot of clothing. And I'm not into the selling of the clothing because I don't know enough about it. So I'm not sure if we're going to go back there. But this was another good one from last week. Remember the Sunbeam Hot Shot. I stumbled upon these at a local online auction. There was a lot of 4 of them. 3 were brand new. 1 was used. The cost for this one was $4.68, and it sold for $93.65. These apparently don't make them anymore, but people still love them, and people will pay big money for them. I'm just surprised that they go for this much. But if you do stumble upon these, make sure you pick them up. The used ones go for about 30-40 bucks even. So if you see that around like estate sale or something, make sure you pick it up. So I was lucky to stumble upon that one. This Amana Clean and Clear refrigerator filter. Got this from a Goodwill for $2.99. It finally sold for $15.63. My profit there was $8.63. I know you love my stories. This story behind this one was, like I mentioned in the last video, I think it's a law in Pennsylvania that if you have a thrift store, your cell reception has to stink. I could not check prices at this Goodwill store, and me and my girlfriend actually saw. Yeah, I took some pictures of some things, and even in the car, I still couldn't get good reception. We actually went to the other side of the street to the McDonald's and used their Wi-Fi while sitting in the parking lot. I just couldn't get any reception. So then I looked up some stuff. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, this might sell well. So then we go back to the Goodwill and pick that up. But yeah, I don't know why so many thrift stores around here, the cell reception inside the stores, just no good. This Laverne and Shirley seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. These were still sealed. This was in a lot of some other DVDs, some sealed, some not. I got a really good price on it. The combined for these was only 78 cents for both of them. They sold for $16.54. My profit there was $12.20. I meant to look up what I paid for the lot of the DVDs to see if I'm already made a little bit of profit. It would be good because that way I don't have to worry about necessarily getting a good price for the other ones. You know what I mean? Because I already made my money back. So if the other ones don't sell well, I don't have a problem lowering the price because I already made my money back on the other ones. So that might help the sales go through because I can lower the price. I'll take a little bit more money, just a little bit less money to get them out the door. So if that works. This was an interesting one. This Sony DVD VHS recorder. I always say, love my DVD recorders. Make sure you look to see if you can find them. I think what a lot of people don't realize is the DVD recording part. They just think it's a regular VCR DVD combo thing. So they price them as just a regular DVD VCR. By the way, those sell well too, just the normal ones. So if you find them in a Goodwill or a thrift store, look them up because even just the plain DVD VCR models might get you some money out of those. But the DVD recorders, those go for the bigger bucks. Almost always a good idea to pick them up if you see them. Got this at a local online auction. The story behind this, I got 2 stories on this one. Story behind this was a local online auction. This was in a box of other electronic stuff that didn't look too interesting. Like I said, I saw that it did have the DVD VCR. It's like, oh, well, that might work out. They had a preview of the auction. So me and my girlfriend went and I looked in the box. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a DVD recorder. And I bet a lot of people don't know that. I ended up getting the lot for super cheap. I can't remember what else was in the lot, but the price came out for this to $2 when you figure the stuff that I got versus how much I paid for the lot. It sold for $126.23. Now, I did throw in a pack of blank VHS tapes and some RCA cables to sweeten the deal a bit. But my profit there was $99.75 on something that cost me $2. The other story with this was somebody had offered me $115 for it, and I almost took it, but these seem to sell well, this particular model. So I was like, I'm going to pass. Maybe I'll catch up with you later and we can do a deal. And then somebody else a day later said, how about $100? And before I could get back to him, he ended up buying it for the full price. It was kind of weird that he's like, offered me 100. I didn't get back to him, and he bought it for the full price. That's happened a couple of times before. I don't know if people are like, well, for $100, and then they kind of panic. I'm like, no, I better buy it. I don't know, but I'm happy that that worked out. So yeah, look for your DVD recorders. This next one's interesting. This Texas Instrument Calculators. This was from a local online auction. There were 8 all of together in this auction that I got. I thought they'd be kind of an easy sale. Not easy, but I thought eventually they would sell. I was wrong. They've been around for a while. I listed all 8 in one listing, so you could buy as many as you want. I kept lowering the price, and I've actually thought about, well, maybe I'll just give up, take the loss, and donate them to a local school or something. And then one morning, some guy bought all 8, which was really weird. I'm like, wow, that was surprising. And I think he's like a reseller that sells stuff in a different country based on his username. I'm not going to get into that, but that's fine. If you can make some more money from them from somewhere else to somewhere else, that's great for you, because I made my money. You can make some money. That's great. Anyway, the 8 of them came to a total of $27.10 that it cost me. It sold for $86, and my profit there was $46. So that was kind of fun and exciting that I'm just sitting here and all of a sudden all 8 sold at once when I came close to just giving up and donating them. So the totals for the busy week, not another 9 things sold? Well, 9 listings with the 8 calculators, 17. Anyway, the totals, they cost me a total of $96.65. They sold for a total of $504.18. My profit for the week, $325.10. That was a good week for me. I aimed to get around $100, so that was a good week for me, and it's been a good week or two that I'm finding some stuff that is selling. That's that always helps when you're a reseller, if you find stuff that's all right. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.